Cole Palmer stars as Chelsea rout PSG to win Club World Cup in style. Cole Palmer delivered a dazzling performance as Chelsea stunned Paris Saint-Germain 3-0 to win the first edition of the expanded FIFA Club World Cup, sealing the title in front of over 81,000 fans at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The England midfielder scored twice in the opening half hour and provided a sublime assist for João Pedro, guiding the Blues to a comprehensive victory over the reigning European champions. Palmer opened the scoring in the 22nd minute, calmly slotting a low shot past Gianluigi Donnarumma after Malo Gusto sprinted in behind Nuno Mendes to set up the chance. 8 minutes later, he doubled Chelsea's advantage with another precise finish from the edge of the area, this time after a clever dummy left PSG's defense flat-footed. Just before the interval, Palmer turned creator. With a perfectly weighted pass, he split the PSG backline to find new signing João Pedro, who deftly lobbed Donnarumma to put Chelsea 3-0 up and in complete control. The French champions, widely billed as favorites and described as the best in the world by Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca ahead of kickoff, had no answer to the pace and precision of their Premier League opponents. PSG threatened to fight back in the second half, with Ivica Kvaratskhelia forcing a strong save from Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. The Spaniard followed that with an even more impressive stop from close range to deny Ousmane Dembélé. Substitute Liam Delap came close to adding a fourth for Chelsea, while PSG Rude missed first-half opportunities by João Neves and Désiré Doué. When the game was still goalless, frustration boiled over in the 85th minute when Neves was shown a red card after a VAR review confirmed he had pulled Marc Cucurella's hair during an off-the-ball clash, a moment that capped a night of disappointment for the Parisians. Post-match tensions escalated further when PSG boss Luis Enrique appeared to slap Chelsea forward João Pedro in a heated exchange. The incident required intervention from PSG defender Presnel Kimpembe, who pulled his manager away. Enrique later claimed he was trying to defuse a brewing altercation. It was a result of the pressure at the end of the match. I was trying to separate the players to avoid a situation getting worse. The MetLife Stadium crowd of 81,118, the largest of the tournament, included U.S. President Donald Trump, seated alongside FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Chelsea's triumph not only delivered silverware, but also boosted the club's earnings from the tournament to an estimated £90 million. With this victory, Chelsea have firmly reasserted themselves on the global stage, lifting a major international trophy and showcasing a young core led by Palmer, whose performance will be remembered as one of the finest displays in Club World Cup history. Arsenal close in on £63.5 million deal for Sporting striker Viktor Gyökeres. Arsenal are on the verge of finalizing a deal with Sporting CP for the signing of Swedish striker Viktor Gyökeres, with a full agreement expected within the next 24 hours. Sources have confirmed to BBC Sport that the two clubs have settled on a transfer fee of £63.5 million, including add-ons. An improved offer on Arsenal's previous bid of £60 million. Only minor details remain before the transfer can be officially completed. The Gunners are aiming to finalize the paperwork in time for Gyokeres to join their squad for their pre-season tour of Asia later this week. The 27-year-old has already agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract. Arsenal turned their focus to Gyökeres earlier this month after negotiations for RB Leipzig forward Benjamin Šeško reached an impasse. Sporting director Andrea Berta traveled to Lisbon late last week to lead face-to-face discussions with Sporting's hierarchy. Gyokeres, who scored 54 goals in 52 appearances last season, has been absent from pre-season training, prompting Sporting president Frederico Varandas to announce that the player would face disciplinary action. No public explanation has been given by the player regarding his absence. Speaking to Portuguese news agency Lusa, Varandas stated no one is above the interests of the club, underlining Sporting's firm stance despite the looming transfer. Gyökeres has been prolific since arriving in Portugal from Coventry City, where he previously played following a spell at Brighton. During his 2 seasons with Sporting, he has scored 97 goals in 102 matches, helping the club secure back-to-back Primeira Liga titles. Should the deal be completed on schedule, Gyokeres will become one of Arsenal's most significant signings of the summer as manager Mikel Arteta continues to reshape his squad for the upcoming campaign. Borja joins FC Porto from Norwich in £14.25 million deal. Borja Sainz has completed a £14.25 million move from Norwich City to Portuguese giants FC Porto, signing a 5-year contract with the 30-time Primeira Liga champions. The 24-year-old Spanish winger departs Carrow Road after 2 seasons, having made a significant impact in the championship. He finished the 2024-25 campaign as Norwich's top scorer with 18 league goals, despite missing 6 matches due to suspension following a spitting incident. Sainz arrived from Turkish side Giresunspor in June 2023 and quickly established himself as a key figure in the Canaries' attack. His performances drew attention across Europe, culminating in this summer switch to Porto. "During his time with us, his performances and impact have been brilliant," said Norwich sporting director Ben Napper. "He gave us many memorable moments, scored some spectacular goals, and was often the deciding factor in many games. This is a fantastic move for all parties, with Borja now progressing to the next stage of his career with a top European club. It also highlights our ability to identify and develop players for the highest levels of the game." With Sainz's departure anticipated, Norwich had already moved to strengthen their attacking options, securing the signing of Denmark international Mathias Kvistgaarden. The versatile forward can operate both as a striker and on the wing. There remains uncertainty surrounding the future of U.S. international Josh Sargent. The 24-year-old has been linked with a move to newly promoted Premier League side Burnley, although he still has 3 years remaining on his contract at Carrow Road. Sainz leaves Norwich having delivered consistent attacking output and moments of real quality, and his transfer marks a major step in his career as he joins a Porto side regularly competing in European competitions.